This is all my fault, George said. Don't start, I said. Too bad! I did this to Mommy, and none of you would have set out on this journey to help save her if it weren't for me, because I caused her mobility issues, which means I caused the return to return, which means I caused the helicopters, said George. She caused the helicopters. Don't ever think that, I said very firmly to George. I caused her mobility issues, said George. So what if you did? She loves you with all your heart, even if this was your fault, I asked George. She cuddled up to you when the helicopters appeared, said Sam. I didn't bother to translate that, and no one said any comment, so no one cared. I don't care, said George. Why, I asked. Because it is my fault, and I know deep down that even if she acts like this isn't my fault, it really is, George answered. Then I want you to do me a favor, then, I said. What is it, George asked. I want you to give her the cure, I said. What do you mean, George asked. I want you to give her the cure, I said again. You mean, George asked. That's right. Put the medicine in her, I said. Fine, said George. Great, I said. I started this and I will finish this. I then high-fived George. I then high-fived George. Said Sam. What is it, Sam? I asked. Sam answered. Sam then brought out a gun, except it was not ours. Holy shit, where did you get that? I asked. Sam then gave me a look like it was obvious. No, I don't know where you got it, I said. Sam then put the gun in my hand. Property of the Chicago Police Department SWAT team, I read off the plaque. We were then all stunned. Damn it, Sam! We were already in plenty of trouble. You just made it a lot worse. Sam then smiled. What are you smiling for? I asked. Sam then made that motion like he was pretending to cut his neck as in death, and then he made a zero in his hand with his hand. You didn't kill anyone? I asked. Sam nodded. It doesn't matter if I didn't kill anyone. You stole a powerful weapon, and now the Chicago Police Department is on our asses, I said firmly. He is right. In the name of my job, I should arrest you, said Hannah. Sam. Hissing doesn't scare me, said Hannah. Don't arrest him. We're going to jail either way, so I personally wouldn't worry about it, I said. Fine, said Hannah. Arrest me for causing this. No, said Hannah. George, we will deal with this later, I said. When is later, George asked. When do you think, I asked. When we save Mom, George asked. Yes, I answered. There was a pause as I listened to Hannah's sewing machine come to a complete stop. Finished, said Hannah. So now we can use our canes as both hang gliding boards and as weapons, I asked. Yes, Hannah answered. Well, I think for now we're going to need our canes as weapons, I said. I think so too, Hannah said. I then got up and stood on top of Hannah's back. What are you doing? Hannah asked. Stood on top of Hannah's bed. What are you doing? Hannah asked. Something my parents or too much of chickens to do, I said. What is it? Hannah asked. I hereby declare war on the United States for invading Robbinsog, I answered. I then banged my hand into my fist like a gavel. Sam? I asked. Sam stood uptight. I need your undivided attention, and I need your undivided attention right now because you are in charge of our warfare, I said.